Hello and welcome to Caught My Eye and Made Me Cry episode 6, and I am here to talk about the paid social ads that have caught my eye in the Facebook and Instagram feeds this week, and I'm going to be sharing one that has made me cry and two that have caught my eye for good reasons. And today I'm going to go all head over heels and start with the one that made me cry. And actually it didn't make me cry that badly. It's a kind of improvement from where we were, but I'm still crying a little bit. So it's Marks and Spencer's. So a few weeks ago I featured Marks and Spencer's and Caught My Eye, Made Me Cry for having a really dull furniture carousel. They still have a number of quite straight carousels, but I've noticed they have made a foray into native creative, or what we would call native creative, which is an ad made for the predominantly, I presume, I mean I don't know, so I don't work for Marks and Spencer's, but I presume from its style this ad was made predominantly for the social feed. So let's have a look at it and then I'll explain why it's making me cry. So you can see that ad is a bit cooler than what we have recently seen in recent times on Marks and Spencer's ad feeds, and it's definitely an attempt to do something cool and funky that fits with the native creative feed, and I should think that they're feeling quite happy about it, and I'm happy too. But what I am going to say is what I would do differently with this type of campaign. So they're selling the new Lily Slim Fit jean, which is one of 3 new jeans forming part of their best ever fit range with no gait, bum enhancement, all that sort of stuff. Great. Now what I would do is again put real people into it. Marks and Spencer's have this thing, and they do this on TV, where they're always bringing in models, and then year after year after year you hear, oh, that their revenues are down and people aren't really buying into it. But when you go into a Marks and Spencer store, you just don't see anybody that other than really regular normal people. So what I would do if I had a new Lily Slim Fit jean is I would get a really cool stylist, or just a stylist that I follow on Facebook actually, who's a really cool, just wardrobe makeovers and that sort of stuff. I'd get that type of stylist and I'd bring in an array of customers who all believe they can't wear skinny fit jeans, because lots of people have a view they can't wear skinny fit jeans. They think, oh, my thighs are too big, they're not going to suit me, they're not going to work for me. So I would bring in a regular stylist, not some aspirational celebrity stylist, but the sort of nice stylist who turns up at your house and does a wardrobe clear out for you. That sort of person, someone that a regular person can immediately connect to. Then I'd have her showing a variety of real women, not these models, in all shapes and sizes, how they can wear the Lily Slim Fit jean, and I would be capturing their reaction as they realise, whoa, I can wear the Lily Slim Fit jean. So I would go a bit more native creative than this, although this is a better native creative than what we previously saw with the furniture carousel.
So you're not crying, but you're kind of feeling just slightly sad. Maybe a single tear has rolled down your face.
I mean, actually, I'm quite happy. It's a bit like when a bad situation gets a bit better, but it's still not at its best.
Got ya.
So I'm not really crying, but I'm a little bit sad. There's a brand who've been targeting me with their ads called Gravity Blanket, and these people sell weighted blankets. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the feeling of a heavy cover on me at night.
Hashtag sponsorship.
I really do. I love that feeling of going to sleep with a lot of weight on me. And it turns out, since Gravity, I thought I was weird, but since being targeted by Gravity Blanket, I've learnt it's actually a thing. And apparently weighted blankets can do all sorts of things, like cure depression and help people feel less alone, because it feels like someone's hugging you. I mean, it's incredible. The reason I'm bringing up Gravity Blanket as an example of ads that have caught my eye is because they are doing what I love to do, what we love to do here at Bolt Digital, which is put people through a content sequence. So
what does that mean? It
means that once somebody's engaged with you, watched your video, or visited your website, which we all do, so I watch the Gravity Blanket ad and I think, oh, it's interesting. It's not just me. Weighted blankets are actually a thing. I can even buy one. So I go on their website, I read all about it, and I then leave their website. So I think, well, I've got my kind of blanket. I don't need one of these Gravity Blanket things. I have now been targeted by a succession of ads, changing every 3 days. I also love it when the content sequence you put someone through changes every 3 days, because you watch the first one, just you're getting bored of it, a whole new ad comes up. And they take me through, I mean, literally, from the creative they're doing, they could be one of our clients. This is exactly what I would have done for them if we would have done for them as an agency if we were running their ads. So every 3 days or every 4 days, they show me a new ad telling me even more benefits about the Gravity Blanket. Look at this. The effects of the Gravity Blanket can be beneficial to many people. A short nap can calm you down, help you focus. A person exhausted may have a bad day. And it's more content. Here's an amazing way to relax. They then go into the other class that we would have done, real testimonials. So it's my first night under mine, and just a video of someone unpacking the Gravity Blanket. So for me as a potential consumer, I mean, what I'm getting to see now is exactly what this thing looks like when it arrives and a customer testimonial. So I've been in this content sequence. Here we are, more customer testimonials. What does it feel like to lie underneath the gravity blanket? Click and watch the video. None of this is particularly aspirational or glamorous filming, but what it's doing is, through putting me through a succession of content, they're basically overcoming every single hurdle that I've had about whether or not I should buy this gravity blanket. Does it work? How big is it? Is it going to fit through my front door? You know, is it actually, what are the benefits going to be? So they're slowly, as a potential customer, wearing me down, and I literally think I probably should buy this gravity blanket. Omnipresence and objection handling is a brilliant thing to do, and gravity blanket, I have no idea how well they're doing, but when I see a content sequence like that, I think whoever's running their ads knows what they're doing. Okay, final ad, which is a joyous ad, and it's one that's had a degree of virality. Is that the word, or is that virality? Yeah. Virality, and people are talking about it, and it's particularly relevant for beauty brands. Is this ad by No BS Beauty, which basically begins with what looks like a conventional television ad for a beauty brand, i.e. a model, all soft, all kind of, I don't know what you'd even call that, effects, like all glamorous, all glossy, and then it like screeches in with a kind of cut the crap. These products are full of rubbish. This is what we do. The presenter is just a really fun character. Let's take a look at it now.
For glowing, luminous skin that whispers, you're worth it.
That's a bunch of BS, and the skincare industry knows it. They're selling you moisturizer, not self-esteem. My self-worth comes from the inside, where moisturizer should never go. Trust me, I've got one of these. Beauty trends like gold facials are ludicrous. And don't get me started on Photoshop.
So it's actually a really entertaining piece of content, and I watched it to the end, which is very unusual for me because, like most people on Facebook, I have an attention span of a gnat when it comes to watching content. But it's a really entertaining 4-minute, 23-second video. That's long, and it's just so clever and goes through sort of deconstructing a lot of what's said in beauty brand adverts and saying, actually, you know, this is a load of rubbish, that's a load of rubbish, all this is photoshopped, and then comes on to the actual proposition from No BS Beauty, which is a skincare range. Anyway, it's a fantastic ad, and we can't put it all on this video because it's too long, but definitely watch it.
Good creative, because it's entertaining.
It's entertaining, yeah, and it's pattern disrupting and I like pattern disruption in terms of actually physically being pattern disrupting, i.e. ads so pattern disruption is about stopping scroll, and ads that move in strange directions, like if you imagine you're scrolling downwards and the ad is moving sideways, it disrupts the pattern, it stops the scroll. So there's some practical elements of pattern disruption, but also it's pattern disruption in terms of what you expect. So the ad opens with the kind of beauty model, it's all like soft focus and glam, and you sort of look at it for a second, you think, yeah, I know what this is, I've seen these ads 1,000 times before, and then it's like the horn comes in and this girl appears, she's like, what a load of rubbish, and it's pattern disruption in terms of what you were expecting from that piece of content, and it goes on to be brilliant and entertaining. So a technique for use in advertising, and a great example of a brilliant creative this week has caught my eye and made me very happy.
Yay!
Yay!